Video game technology has been evolving rapidly over the years, especially in ways that stories are told. The first commercially successful game was a game called Pong. The game was released in 1972. The game did not involve any storytelling. It was a two-player game where players used in-game paddles to hit a ball back and forth. Pong was originally released as a training exercise for a ping pong game, but ended up becoming a success as it helped pave the way for the video game industry. From 1978 to the early 1980s was the golden age of gaming. The closest the gaming industry has ever gotten to storytelling at the time was with Dragon's Lair, an interactive story released in 1983. Despite the golden age of gaming ending, the stream of quality games did not end. Gaming technology was evolving rapidly at this time, yet the stories they told never changed. It stayed simplistic and wasn't seen as important as gameplay or graphics. Even successful games like Mario and Sonic have until now simple plotlines like Save the Princess and Stop Eggman. None of these stories have changed through time, yet they remain very successful. That changed in 1995 with the birth of the PlayStation and the release of Chrono Trigger on the console. The game focused more on storytelling than previous games, and ended up becoming a success. The 2000s saw the arrival of new generations of PlayStation and Xbox. These consoles and the advance in technology allowed video game manufacturers to raise the bar in terms of graphics and overall gameplay, with better stories being told. Many video games started incorporating story modes, and most of them had a movie-type feel to them, which contributed to their success. In 2013, GTA 5 was released and had arguably one of the best story modes of all time. The success of the game's story mode led it to selling around 85 million copies as of November 2017, and is a great example of movies and media in general impacting the evolution of video games. With the increased number of cinematics used in games, storytelling has now become embedded in the creation of video games. Now developers won't completely rely on gameplay alone, unlike in the past. When we take everything into perspective, we can see that with time, video games have been influenced by movies and media in general, and the way that stories are told, and this has led to an increase in the popularity of certain video games and the whole video game industry in general.